Hello Virgo, what's going on? I hope you are really well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a straight up love reading for December, but you know, it is a timeless reading. So whenever you happen to find this is, you know, when the reading was meant for you. You are so welcome here, Virgo. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the reading. I appreciate it very much. And hopefully it will resonate with you and you'll enjoy it and all that good stuff. And you know, if it does, and you do, and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. Just give these one more shuffle. Okay, and I'm going to start with this. So what's going on for Virgo? You have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so you're headed towards some kind of, oh my god, there's the Four of Wands here. This could be with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're headed towards, yeah, it could definitely be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius you're going towards. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So you're headed towards something very balanced. This is someone new, okay? I mean, you might know them already, but this is like not an ex. It's not someone that you've got a ton of baggage with. Like, this is a reasonably new person in your life. You're kind of learning to receive as well, because I think you've been in a relationship where you were the one, you know, it's very Virgo energy, like you were the one kind of doing all the giving and the other person just took. This new person coming in is also a giver, so it's going to be very equally balanced, like equal give and take. And with the Four of Wands, like you're headed for a commitment, like for sure. This is someone that you're going to be moving in with, someone you're going to be like marrying, settling down with. You may also be leaving another situation behind to go towards this. The King of Wands, King of Gabriel. So you could you know, this could be a fire sign, this new person, which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So they might have fire and air in their chart, like some mix of that, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like this is also you, this King of Swords energy. I feel like you're really getting yourself into a state where you're being ruthless, and I mean that in a good way, because I feel like up until this point you've been dealing with someone who's kind of been taking advantage of you a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Virgo will just do it, like that's Virgo's job, you know, like I'll just take, and Virgo can give. And I think you're getting yourself into this King of Swords energy where you're like, no, yeah, we're not going to be doing that anymore. Like, you're not treating me like this anymore. It's like doing what needs to be done. You have the Ten of Wands here as well. You've just got to, like, where you are or where you were recently, you just had too much of a burden. I feel like you were the one doing everything. Like maybe you were the one making all the money, or like maybe you were the one giving emotionally. Do you know what I mean? Like very codependent. Maybe it was a bit of a narcissistic type situation you were with, where it was like the person got all the attention and you just kind of had to do all the work and just put up and shut up kind of thing. But it's like in the past, you had to try too hard to please the people or the person that you were with. This could even still be someone that you're with or that you're currently moving away from. Whereas the new person is going to be equal give and take, right? Like, and I'm talking about even in terms of money, I see here, because it is the Six of Pentacles, you know, because you also have this King of Pentacles here, and I feel like this is you. It's just like you were always the one that had to kind of do all the work, you know, and I feel like you really weren't thanked. Okay, what else for Virgo. Yeah, you have the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. So Spirit's not done talking about that. There's some kind of decision that you've made here. It could be a divorce on the cards, like with the Four of Wands here. I feel like that's what you're headed towards, but I also feel like some of you are leaving that behind. I feel like some of you may be married, or this is an engagement, or you lived with the person, or some kind of long-term situation, and it's been very burdensome because you had to do everything. And I'm not just talking about like the chores and the money, I'm talking about you may have had to chase this person for love, right? Or chase them for affection, or have to like jump through so many hoops just to get this person to kind of give you any attention at all, or to give you any validation at all, right? Because you have this, I also feel like with you have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this has been a very slow process, like you making this decision to move away from this person. I don't think this is like a flight of fancy. This is like, I really tried. I really tried to make it work with this person. It doesn't work. Because look, Spirit's telling you, it's not you, Virgo. You're not being selfish, okay? You have the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. This situation doesn't serve you, okay? See, with the Five of Swords, like I love this version of that card because he's literally cutting the cord. Like he's cutting the etheric and emotional and like spiritual cord that ties them to this person. So this is like whoever you were with or whoever you currently are with that needs to end, and you're gonna know if that's you, right? I'm not talking about a happy situation here. This is someone like with the Five of Cups. You see here, that's exactly what I was talking about. You see there's that girl looking in the mirror and she's like, it's all about me. Like, let's buy presents for me and look at me. Look at me. And you're just kind of standing in the back. You see the look on his face and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, what is your problem? Like, what's wrong with you? Because I feel like you do everything for this person. Like, they're kind of spoiled. They're selfish. They're vain. They're vapid. They're, it's like you've tried and all they care about is themselves, and you're just like the backdrop, as long as the money keeps coming, or like, the house is clean, or you're there to do their bidding, or like stroke their ego like when they need it, that's fine, but they don't care about you. They don't try and help you. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like you're just a sort of commodity to this person. It's literally, it feels like you're almost just in the background, and I think you just got to the point where it's like you've had this realization, you're like, what is this? Like, why am I still doing this? Why am I still here? Like, this person's not changing. Because maybe you thought, like, maybe you saw the good in this person, you're like, oh, I can change this person, but it's just not working, and Spirit's saying like it's time to cut the cords here, because the Five of Swords as well can talk about a narcissist type situation, or not necessarily like a clinical narcissist, but someone who, like, they're very selfish, they play mind games with you. It's all about kind of getting as much as they can from you, that sort of thing. And like, you always have to, it's just like Cinderella, and then, like, God forbid you dare to talk back to this person. It's like you have to walk around on eggshells and do whatever this person wants. I feel they're prone to temper tantrums as well, frankly, this person. They seem a bit like a spoiled brat. You could definitely have an air sign coming towards you, because you have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords here with these here, the King of, sorry, I can't talk today, I think it's the new moon coming, it always gets me, turns me into an idiot. The King of Wands, I feel like you might have, like, this new person is air and fire, so that would be Aries, Leo, Sag, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, specifically Gemini maybe. But yeah, I feel like maybe there's a divorce on the cards here. Clarify this King of Wands. I feel like sometimes, you know, when you've been in this situation with, perhaps you are dealing with kind of a narcissist, or just someone who's very selfish or whatever, and sometimes they can make you feel like it's your fault, you know, like you're the one being selfish, like you've been kind of treated badly for so long that you start to believe they're crap, you know, because they start saying things like, oh, you know, you didn't do that thing for me, oh, like you're so selfish, all you do is think about yourself, and you're like, are you fucking kidding me? Like all I do is stuff for you, and like the one time I did something for myself, you're like having a bitch fit, get out of here. So, you know, this reading might just be coming through for you to, you know, just give you that extra kind of, yes, like I'm not crazy, this person does suck, like they are selfish, right? Because, you know, sometimes when you're really nice, you always think it's your fault. Clarify this King of Wands. You have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the High Priestess here. I'm just going to take the Eight of Pentacles. This could be someone that you met at your work, or you might meet them through your work. I feel like this person is very, very charming, okay? Very, like the new person. Very charming, very good looking, very driven. The thing is though, it's the King of Wands. It's not a knight or a page. This is someone who's serious, like they want... The King of Wands is someone who they want someone to settle down with. Like they get excited about coming to tell their partner about their day and like planning things with their partner. Like you might even end up working with this person in the future, like some kind of business venture for some of you. Like they might ask for your help, because the King of Wands, like they could be a motivational speaker or some kind of manager, team leader, some kind of figurehead, like very charming, but very driven, also very generous. And with the Eight of Pentacles, I just feel like maybe you might meet them through your work, or like maybe they teach something, they teach an evening class, so you're going to meet them there. Eight of Pentacles, maybe you go to school or something with this person. And clarify this King of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is about you being kind of brutal, okay? And I mean brutal in a good way, like I said, because I think basically the problem here is that you've just been too nice with this person that you're with, right? You tried to help them, you thought maybe they would change. It's Virgo, it's in your nature, acts of service, being kind, blah, blah, blah. And I think this person just is selfish and doesn't care, you know? Which unfortunately, when you're a nice person, you do tend to attract that type of shit until, you know, you get to this phase that you're in now, which is like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Like your confidence is rising, you're setting boundaries. And I think this is what you're doing right now. You see the Seven of Swords here? Like, I like this version of it as well. You see Spirit's redirecting you. There's a path here that you've been going up, right? You see the wee boy, he's got his backpack and he's like, but I want to go up there. I want to go up the dark path. That's the way I usually go. And, you know, the Spirit's like, no, look at the other path. Like, it's all lit up with sunshine and it's in a nice fresh field and there's like bunnies and shit running around. Like, go that way. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You realize that this path is not going anywhere. You know, the person that you're with or that you've been with, maybe you separated from them or something. Yeah. And I feel like you're just being very kind of ruthless, and because the thing is, you might have like a lot of memories attached to this person that you've been with, right? And you might also have the guilt because you're a nice person, like, oh my god, like I can't leave this person, what would they do? Well, they're gonna have to suck it up, Virgo. And you know what, maybe next time they'll learn their lesson and treat people better, right? That's their karma, that's the lesson that you're teaching them. Sometimes, you know, it has to be that way, because if you stay with them, you're just enabling them, you know what I mean? So what's going on? Okay, tell me about this King of Wands. I feel like this is someone who's kind of waiting for you. The Sun, they could definitely be a Leo. This new person, they could be a Leo. They're like a very kind of happy disposition, this person. I think very different than what you've been dealing with in the past. You know, because I feel like the past or your present situation, like very manipulative, very controlling, you know, all this type of stuff. Whereas, yeah, there's gonna be a lot, yeah. There's no passion with your past person, but I feel like there's gonna be a lot of passion with this new person. They could definitely have Leo in their chart. What else about this King of Wands? They could definitely also have air. I'm pretty sure this new person is an air fire crossover. Like, I want to say specifically Gemini, Leo. Maybe you want to check out their readings. Tell me, what else about this King of Wands? The Seven of Cups. Okay, this is someone, there's going to be like a lot of passion. It's basically this new person is going to seem too good to be true for you, okay? Because I see the Four of Wands here. And I also see the, yeah, I saw the Ace of Wands. This person is the best of both worlds. Like, you're headed towards a commitment with this person. Like, they're going to be really, really stable. This is the thing. The King of Wands, like in the past, I'm talking about when they were like younger. Because see, with the Eight of Pentacles, this person, the new person, has done a lot of work on themselves. So maybe in the past, this was someone who, and I'm talking about a long time before you met them. You know, they may have been flighty, or they may have been a little chaotic or something, but they've done a lot of work on themselves, and now they're the King of Wands. So this is someone who has retained, think about like a bit of a party animal, but someone who's settled down, who wants a family, who's, you know, got all that stuff out of their system, and now they have like all the kind of charm and the fun and the kind of happy, you know, the happy-go-lucky like party animal type thing, but they're very settled now, you know. And I also feel like this person, there may be a particular skill with this person that they're very good at, that they teach. I feel like there's something like that with this person. But yeah, with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands, like there's going to be a lot of passion. Okay, with the Ace of Wands. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or maybe you've got Cancer in your chart, because that came through in Cancer's reading too. Like a lot of passion, like you're going to be very, very physically attracted to each other, okay? But also with the Four of Wands, like this is marriage, like moving in together, commitment. So yes, you've left some kind of commitment behind, but you're headed towards something new, which there's also like the passion is there, and the love is there, and the happiness, and this person is going to treat you really well. You know, with the Six of Pentacles, like I said, it's equal give and take. Basically, this person is going to seem too good to be true. Don't really know what that was. I wasn't really concentrating there. I'm going to move into a new deck here because I want to get some characteristics about this person, and then I'm going to get some messages from them. Okay, who's this new person coming towards Virgo? Tell me about this new person coming towards Virgo. Fire sign, no way, that's crazy. So yeah, there's strong fire in this person's chart. I'm gonna go ahead and say Leo, but they may also have Aries and Sagittarius. They may be quite slender, this person. Particularly, I would say if you're dealing with a woman, she might be quite slender. They're very kind. See, this is the thing. This is, I think, why they could have black hair as well. I think this is why you think they're too good to be true, because they tick all of your boxes. Like they're fun to be around. They're very passionate. They're very charming. Probably very good looking with the King of Wands, or at least it's they present as very good looking because they're so charming. Do you know what I mean? There's just that type of person that if they didn't have that personality, you'd be like, are you good looking? But I'm sure this person is good looking, but I think the fact that they're like so confident, sorry about my phone, so confident and charming makes them all the more attractive. You know what I mean? So like they're very confident, they're very charming, very driven, very passionate, but also very kind and very stable. I think you're just going to be like, oh my god, is this real? They might have tattoos, this person. Again, I want to say like maybe in their, you know, early years, maybe they were a bit of a party animal or something, but they've settled down now. Okay. What else about this new person for Virgo? That was too many. What else about this new person for Virgo? Capricorn, they might have a little Capricorn in their chart. And Leo. I think you should maybe check out the Leo reading if you want to know more about this person coming in, or like what they've been through, because they have some Leo in their chart somewhere. They could be a Capricorn, or they could have that in their chart somewhere. They are a very hard worker, they're very driven, and again, I keep coming back to this, there's a particular skill that they have, or like they're a very good speaker. It's something like that, like they're good at making money, something like this. I think if you're dealing with a woman, they're quite stacked, like baby be stacked, right? Like she got, you know, she's voluptuous. She's voluptuous, right? And I think they're very playful as well, this person. I'm not going to take that one because it's in reverse. But you have charismatic here. I do think this person is very charismatic. I'm not going too far into the bottom of the deck. What else about this? Yeah, look, hard worker with Capricorn. You do have manager, team leader here as well, so they could be like a manager, team leader, but whatever it is they do, they're a very hard worker. They're very intuitive as well. What else about this new person? Oh my god, no way. Look, you have frank and to the point. So, and it's funny the way they came out as well. Like, they just came out really, like, matter-of-factly, like, here I am. So I think this is someone who, like, they're not gonna lie to you because they don't do that. They just say stuff. Maybe it's too much for some people, I want to say. Excuse me, which can definitely be like an Aries or, excuse me, a Gemini quality. And I say that with love because I'm a Gemini myself. But yeah, this person's like very, you know, they just say what they're thinking. They say what they mean. They're selfless, okay? Which I think is something that you really need, because I really think you're exhausted. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. I don't know if this is at your work as well. I feel like it's at home. I feel like you're exhausted with this person, or whoever this is, like the past person, or, you know, this selfish person that you're moving away from. I think they have you doing so much. Honestly, I think you're exhausted. And it's because you're selfless, but this new person that you're headed towards is also selfless. So it's like that interesting phenomenon when like two givers get together. Like, you might actually have problems at the start when you're kind of stepping on each other's, well, not stepping on each other's toes, but like you're both trying to do the things, sorry, my camera cut out, like you're both trying to do nice things for the other person, and it's like, oh, okay, like we're both doing this, like that's funny, that's never happened before. What else about this new person for Virgo? Patient. So they're going to be very patient with you. And you also have loyal. I feel like that's important to come out, because maybe you're wondering about this person because they do have like a lot of fire in their chart. Maybe you're wondering like if this person is wanting to stick around, you know, because they do have that kind of charming, fiery type energy, or like Gemini or air type energy. Maybe you're wondering if they're just going to float away. They're not, okay? They're really not. And one more about this new person coming towards Virgo. You have soulful eyes, so this person might have very soulful eyes. And you also have authentic, which I feel like that wants to come out too, because I feel like the person that you have been dealing with is not authentic. Whereas this new person, they're bold. Okay, the new person is bold. You might be dealing this person, they might be a bit like Marmite, the type of person that you either love them or you hate them, because I feel like this new person has no time for bullshit. So if someone tries to sort of bullshit them, they're just going to call them out, you know, because they don't do the bullshit thing, because they're saying they have no reason to, like what you see is what you get kind of thing. So and let's get some messages from this person to close down the reading. What would this new person like to say to Virgo? Let me love you. So yeah, they just want to love you, Virgo. What would the new person like to say to Virgo? Past life connection. So this person feels like they already know you. They feel like this is a past life connection. I hate being apart from you. They really miss you. Maybe you've not met this person yet, but their soul hates being apart from you. What else would this new person like to say to Virgo? I kind of feel like I just dropped those. What would this, that wants to come out. You have don't rush in, take your time. That's interesting that that's come out next to patient, because I feel like this person is going to be very patient with you, because maybe they know that you're dealing with this person, you know, the past selfish person or your current selfish person, and they're saying like, don't worry about it, like I'm still going to be here, like you just take your time. You are an earth angel. This person that like loves you, Virgo. And let's get one more. What would this new person like to say to Virgo? I think about you all the time. Oh. And I want to get a couple from here just to close the reading. What would this new person like to say to Virgo? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's not going anywhere. Like, this is someone who wants to settle down and start a family. With our love, let's build a legacy together. Like, they want to move in with you. They want to establish like a legacy. You know, like let's build a life together. Let's get a mortgage. Let's get a car. The Empress. I will always love you and take care of you. So this person sees you as an empress, okay? Male or female, like they put you up on that pedestal. This is someone who wants to take care of you. You have the Ace of Cups here. So this is what love feels like. I'm so excited. They're in love. The Ace of Cups, like they're so in love with you. I see the Temperance card wants to come out here. You have patience and understanding, keeps us in harmony. Oh, they just, I feel like this is someone waiting for you. I feel like this person, they're kind of like, basically they're saying like, I'll always love you, like however long this takes you, or like whatever you decide to do, like I understand and I love you, basically. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Hold out your hand, I have something for you. So this person, they are very in love with you, but they're also very stable. Like they want to offer you something stable. They want to build something with you. You know, because it's the Ten of Pentacles, which is like, you know, let's buy a house, let's like have a family, let's have grandkids, let's get dogs. Do you know what I mean? This kind of thing. And one more. What would this new person like to say to Virgo? I feel lucky to have you in my life. It's destiny. The wheel of fortune. They feel like it's destiny that they met you. They feel blessed to have met you. I'm just going to take that one. These are nice cards, like the Ace of Wands, but I'm just going to take this one here because then it's like a pyramid. Okay. You also have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. It's just me and you, nothing else matters. So honestly, I don't think this person would care if it was just you and them for like the rest of eternity. They're like, yeah, I'm fine with that. So that was your reading, Virgo. I hope it was useful. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate it so much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.